Alrighty. Hello everybody. It looks like we are live. I'm just waiting for the video to catch up to make sure that my mic works and all of that fun stuff. I think it's working. It is working. Awesome. That's a good thing. That's always a good thing. How is everybody doing today? I know Anna's streaming a bit longer, which is absolutely fine. I have some catching up to do. Did I stream last Sunday? I can't remember if I did or not. I think I did. Yeah, I did a bunch of admin work last Sunday. So I haven't written anything in quite a while. So I'm going to be writing a bit today, just trying to get a bit of stuff done for my secret project, all of that fun stuff. Let me know what you guys are working on in the comments. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get everything pulled up how I need it to. I have like 10 more chapters, 10 or 11 more chapters left in this book to write. And again, I'm trying to make them as short as possible, as short as I can, just so that it's not a super long book. So, yeah. I'm basically trying to overwrite this book. Or no, I'm trying to underwrite it. Oh gosh, could you imagine if I tried to overwrite something? That would not go well. I'm trying to underwrite this book, so kind of capping it at 50K just because I know I add a lot of words back in while editing. So I'm going to try and cap this book at 50K. And I'm currently sitting at 28K. And with like 10 more chapters to go, should be completely doable and all of that fun stuff. Um, I think I know how this chapter is going to go. Yeah. Okay, so I'm currently working on chapter 15. This is not correct. I'm not working on Project Restart anymore. I do need to do something for Project Restart that I'll do later today. Um, but for now, I'm working on my secret project, all of that fun stuff, and getting all of that done. So I think with that, we can go ahead and hop into a sprint. Again, I haven't written anything in a while, so I'm like really excited to get back into writing something. And I was almost prepared for today. I almost had everything figured out. Um, but I had everything except my timer pulled up. So we were close. We were very close. All right, let's go ahead, get in here. Pull up our lovely Halloween timer because it is officially October, which means that we can I've been using the Halloween timer no matter what, but now we can actually use it, and it's Halloween, so it makes sense. Um, I'm gonna pull up two D20 dice and just give them a big ol' roll, see what we come up with. And we got 21 minutes. So let me go ahead and share my screen. There we go. Chrome tab, Halloween race, tab audio. Yep, yep, yep. All right. Let's go into super full screen. Lizzie is here. Welcome, welcome. You are just in time for our first sprint. That's awesome. How is it going? What are you working on? How are your projects? We're just going to jump into like a 21-ish minute sprint to start out. I'm currently working on drafting my quote unquote secret project. I haven't written in it in like over a week and a half, so I just need to get back into it. I know what's going to happen in this next scene, and then like I know the entire book, but I know what's going to happen in this next scene, so I just need to sit down, write it. That's the goal. Finish chapter 15. Hopefully finish chapter 16 today. That would be amazing if I could do both. But yeah, welcome, welcome. We have for this sprint, we have our cute little purple guy, we have the devil, we have the pirate, and we have the witch. And so everyone can get their votes in for their race. I'm gonna go for the purple guy. And then Lizzie said it's been a bad 2 weeks, and I'm so sorry to hear that. Personal issues used to never impact my writing, and now I'm not getting much done, so I feel like a massive failure. I haven't done anything in the past 2 weeks either. to be honest, which is why I haven't done any vlogs for the past 2 weeks because nothing's been happening. And that's just, work for me has become very stressful all of a sudden. So I needed to take my evenings to not stress out about like my second job, which is writing. So I'm sorry that you've had a bad 2 weeks. I'm right there with you. Hopefully things get better from here. Um, and yeah, I've also just felt like I've needed to take a break recently. Like mentally and physically, I can feel that I just need to like let up on myself a little bit. So it's okay. Um, to have that time where you're not getting stuff done. It's absolutely okay. I restarted my masked ball romance once again. I restarted my masked ball romance once, and when I finally got back in the groove, I had laptop issues and it all spiraled down again. That sucks. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, think that having issues with that type of stuff is never fun, but hopefully it will get better. Either this week or next week or sometime soon. I'm making cookies tonight, and I always enjoy baking, so that's gonna be good for me. But I also realized I don't have a cooling rack or a second cookie sheet. I just have one cookie sheet, and I don't have a cooling rack. So we'll see how well this works. But yeah, just do stuff for yourself. Do things that you know you like to do. I'll be rereading draft 2 of my pen pal romance and taking notes. Finally found out why the sledding accident wasn't working. It needs to be an ice skating accident. Interesting. Cool. All right. Well, with that, we can go ahead and get started on our first sprint. Um, Lizzie is also going for the purple guy. I don't know if I said that already. My brain is very, very scattered. So with that, we can go ahead and get started on this first sprint. 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. Alrighty, that is sprint number 1 finished, and it looks like the witch won. So sadly, I don't think anyone voted for the witch. I noticed that Anne joined in during the stream. Hello, hello. And then, please correct me if I'm saying this wrong, but Dharma also joined in during the stream. So hello, hello, welcome, welcome to the two of you. Yeah, how did everyone do for that sprint? I'm gonna go ahead and count up my words. And I got 409 done while also multitasking and watching a little bit of YouTube. Just because, I don't know, I feel like if I'm watching something, it makes the writing less tiresome. So that's fun. So how did everyone do for that sprint? Let me know. Here we are. Lizzie, this is the first time actively working on 2 projects at once, so when I work on one, the other one also suffers. Drafting and rereading - note-taking - problem solving. And yeah, that is exactly what I was doing last month. I was working on drafting my secret project as well as editing Project Restart, and it was quite interesting. It was a bunch of work to do. But I mean, I got halfway through my secret project drafting. I got halfway through drafting my secret project, as well as I finished up editing Project Restart. But yeah, I definitely felt like it could have been better if I was just focused on one. So I think from here on out, I'll probably just focus on one project at a time, but we'll see. When you forget to cut something from draft 1, that doesn't apply to draft 2. I've also done that. A whole page-long conversation was no longer relevant because the protags were alone because the dog stole the birthday present, not because he wanted to talk to her alone. Interesting, interesting. And then Anne went to go feed her puppy. Always important, always, always important. And then Lizzie read some of chapter 16, made notes on how I want to get rid of, made notes that I want to get rid of but don't have whiteout. That's always a sad thing. I used to have like the liquid whiteout stuff, and then I went to like the stuff where you just like roll it on, and I love this so much better because you don't have to wait for it to dry. But yeah, most of the time I use whiteout, but like I don't know, sometimes there's just like an aesthetically pleasing thing of like marking something out. Like if you don't need it, just marking it out. Pronounced it right. Yay. I got 224 words in that sprint. Awesome, awesome. We're all doing so good. Draft 3 of Pen Pal Romance won't start until February, but I'm writing book 2 in the companion series once the Masked Ball Romance is done, so I need all the new information. Yeah. Dharma's drafting one project and getting ready to launch a different book for December. It's awesome. And I have a potential secret project in the wings. Yay! I love secret projects. I'm currently drafting a secret project. Normally I have up here what I'm working on. So last month I was working on edits for Project Restart, and I haven't had a chance to change this over to my secret project, which I'm drafting. But it's going to have to change next month anyway because of NaNo, and I'm working on something else for NaNo, which if I finish chapter 16 today, I might outline a bit for NaNo. Are you guys participating in NaNo? How, like, what, question mark? Are you guys participating in NaNo? And if so, if you want to share a little bit about what you guys are doing next month, since it technically is Preptober, prepping for NaNo time, I will be working on book 1 of a 4-book series that I'm entitling Siblings World, at least for now. And so this month I'm also going to start working on drafting. No, this month I'm going to start working on outlining the Siblings World books, like all 4 of them. And I have somewhere I started, here we go. Yeah. So I started outlining some stuff. I almost have the entirety of the first book outlined, which is this, but I have none of the second book outlined. It's completely blank. And then again, I know what happens in the third book. I just don't have it outlined because I don't know how like where it starts. And then I have the beginning of the fourth book outlined. And that's it. But yeah, I have 4 books that I want to outline this month. So we'll see if that happens. Even if it's a very basic outline, I want to have that done before Nano hits so that I am ready to actually write these books because I've been meaning to write them for the past 8 or 9 years. So that's my goal for this month. One of my many goals for this month. And yes, ooh, secret projects. Secret projects are so exciting. And then Anne is going to be partially doing Nano. I want to draft 1 to 2 episodes of a new series. Awesome. Like, you say episodes, so is it like a Kindle Vella thing? Or are you talking like... No, I'm curious. Is it, yeah. So is it gonna be like a serial type thing where it's like you release episodes of things? That'd be cool. Lizzie said the pen pal romance is also book 1 of 4 if I hadn't made it clear before. Good to know. Awesome. I have 4 seasons outlined this month. Cool. I did Nano last year only because it happened to sync up with my writing schedule. I started to draft my work in progress last month and need to turn it into my editor at the first of the year. Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't have a proper writing schedule yet, just because I haven't published anything yet. So right now I'm working on getting editorial-ish type sensitivity reader feedback for a book, which I need to work on. I need to reach out to them today to get that ball rolling. Um, so hopefully I'll have this book to an editor by January. I feel like I'm already running out of time. Um, but yeah, so like hopefully, at least for me, I always have some new book I want to draft. And again, it just so happens that Nano seems to be my drafting month. Um, Pen Pal, right? Yeah. Pen Pal was a standalone until the characters begged me to give them book ideas I had for new characters that I weren't feeling. I don't know if I said those words correctly, but they made sense in my mind, so I understand what you said. Um, yeah, I have a lot of side characters that are like, give me my own book, give me my own book. So I like create my own books for my side characters or like my main character's kids. Yeah. So we love interconnected worlds. Um, I'm not doing Kindle Vella, but it'll be a serial, 4 seasons with 4 episodes per season. So each season is a full-length book. Whoa. Each season is a full-length book. Okay, there we go. I was like, my brain for some reason thought I saw season, but my brain said episode, and I'm like, wait a second. Okay, so that makes sense. Cool. Last year for Nano, I won on the 17th, so my goal is 15th to send help. Sending you all of the good vibes. Hopefully you can do it, but don't get too down on yourself if you don't. Nano is a big thing. Sensitivity readers for the win. I hired one on my previous book that had an intersex character. I do sensitivity reads for trans characters. Awesome. Yeah, mine. My thing that I needed the sensitivity reader for is so like specific, and it's very like it's so specific, and I still feel like I'm gonna need 2, one for each side of the thing, because it's not a spoiler, but it's kind of a spoiler, so like I don't want to share too much right like on here. Um, about because it's just something that my main character goes through that I haven't been through. So I need to get the ball rolling with them on that. They just want like a physical copy because I don't like reading ebooks or anything. So they're like, "Would you mind sending me a physical copy?" And I'd be more than happy to give you feedback. And I'm like, "Yes." And now I just need to make sure that they saw my answer was yes. And if they want like 8 by 10 pages or if they want like an actual physical book, because if they want a physical book, then I have to work on, putting it through on Amazon quickly and getting that to them. So I want to at least get that sent to them by the end of the month. That's my goal. Rambling aside, and one on day 11. Wow. Yeah, that's quite amazing. That is quite insane. Not insane, but like insane in a good way. I would not be able. 30,000 words in 11 days. No, 50,000 words. Oh gosh. That would be like How many words per day would that be? 4,500 words a day for 10 days, 10 or 11 days. I feel like it would be doable if I wasn't working. Anyway, we can go ahead and jump into our next sprint for the day. I have a dice roller in the background working, but trying to share two screens on StreamYard doesn't work. So rolling the dice, and we have a lovely 30-minute sprint is what the dice say to do. So if everyone's up for a bit of a longer sprint, we can go ahead and do that. Let's go 30-30. And these are our new people for the race. So we have our blue Frankenstein, we have Carl the Clown, the Bloody Nurse, and Death. So everyone can go ahead and vote for who they would like to win for this race. I'm going to go ahead and vote for Death. Death. Um, and then Anne said I did one 10K day and then 8 5K days with 2 days off in between. That's still a lot. Yeah, I also wish I could do that. And burning out after winning NaNo is such a big thing. Like I feel burnt out after I finish any book that I write. So like after I finished editing Project Restart, I haven't written much since. And then to answer Anne's question, it is the 29th of October. So end of the month. Um, 2 days before Halloween. Yeah. Um, I would do like a birthday stream, but I have family coming in town that weekend, so I cannot do that. But that would be fun. I might do one like the Thursday before, maybe. It depends if Sarah is streaming that day or not. And then I go for Death. Anna's going for the Nurse. Lizzie's voting for the Nurse. To which we struggle with the keyboard a bit, which is absolutely fine. I always struggle with the keyboard. Dharma's going for Death as well. And then yeah, in regards to like winning NaNo, didn't do any work for the rest of the month. It's a lot. Like going so hard on a book for so long can be such a struggle. Like it's great to get stuff done, but then once you get it done, you're like, oh my gosh, I need to just not do anything forever. So completely understand that. But if everyone's ready, we can go ahead and hop into another sprint, um, and get some more work done, all of that fun stuff. In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. All right, that is sprint number 2 finished, and the blue guy won. So I don't think any of us got it sadly that round. Um, but it's fine. We got, I think, either one or two more sprints left. We could do like two shorter ones or like a long and a short one. Whatever works. We'll see. Um, but yeah, how did everybody do that sprint? I'm gonna go ahead and count up my words. It looks like I got, if I can do some mental math real quick, about 632 words. 632 words for that sprint. I finished up chapter 15, so I'm moving on to chapter 16, which is going to be a bit of a short one. Hopefully all of these are short so that when I edit them, they end up normal length for me. But yeah, how'd you guys do for that one? Back to just gonna catch up on some comments. Lizzie always starts before NaNo. This year will be the 25th, like last year. I got almost 85K for NaNo that year. Though the last 2 days were handwritten a bit, and then we're on a different book. Yeah, for my book that I'll be starting in November, I've also like started it. I've started it like 5 different times, but I have the beginning of it written out. So I'm just gonna pick up from where I left off, so I don't have to spend time rewriting the beginning. So I'm gonna be a bit of a NaNo rebel, this year. My December book this year is the same December book from last year. Fun, fun. Last year, got 99K, my highest drafting word count for a month, given how far behind I am. I'm gonna need to pump out words like that. I'm gonna agree with Anne, that is a lot of words. That is a lot of words in 1 month. That's like double NaNo. That's insane. And then Laura is here. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I'm so glad you could join us. Um, and Anna is where I'll send hello to Laura. How are you? Doing all right. Awesome. Took a nap. Naps are very important. I was this close to taking a nap yesterday, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay awake until I have to go to bed. Otherwise, because it was like 8 p.m. and I was like, I don't want to take a nap at 8 p.m. Um, but yeah. Back in the olden days when I was young, I wish I had more time to write. And like the biggest thing with time to write is really I just need to wake up earlier. My goal for this upcoming week is to wake up at 7 and write from about 7 to 9 because I work from 9 to 5. So get 2 hours of writing in the morning. Hopefully that'll help me a little bit get into some routine because I know I'm gonna have to do the same thing for NaNo is wake up early. Otherwise, it's not gonna get done. So yeah, be a NaNo rebel. Yes, NaNo rebels. Drafting a middle grade horror novel. Awesome. I was I think it was for Camp NaNo. There was it was like a year or two after I started doing NaNo, and they were like, okay, there's no more NaNo rebels. Like you can just write anything fiction that you want. And I was like, but I want to be a NaNo rebel. Because I just thought it was so cool to be like, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something different. Um, so I think it was Camp. They started being like, oh, you can do count your pages edited. I'm like, but being a rebel, I want to be a rebel. Um, which is also I think part of the reason I just like I just want to be a pantser. Like I just want to be different, even though I'm plotting so much from here on out. Need to plot a little bit more later today. But yeah, being a rebel is fun. Most of the 99K words were in my pen pal romance. Nice. 25K is the goal for the book. Awesome, awesome. And then I feel like everyone's a rebel this year. Last year people were traditional except for me and my rebel group, but this year no one cares. Yeah, I kind of feel that. Normally for NaNo I try to like start a new draft, at least of a new project or a completely new project in general. Um, but since I started my secret project last month, that was going to be one of my NaNo projects. But now it's something different. Um, and like I've started this book quite a few times and I've been thinking about it for a while. So we'll see. I just want to get the first draft done. Like first drafts for me are the hardest thing. Like I could edit and like do draft twos and draft threes of things, like those aren't a big struggle for me. But like getting that first draft done is where I struggle. I love being different. I plot, then rebel against the outline and do whatever I want. Yeah. The book my secret project I'm working on right now is like the most I've ever stuck to an outline. Like I don't think I've really changed a lot from like my main outline. I also haven't added in a subplot yet, and that's not good. It is gonna be such a short if I don't add in a subplot. But like I don't know how to add in a subplot for a romance book. Like I don't know what the subplot could be. Um, it might be something to do with like her friends or something. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Uh, Pantsing's kicked my butt in this reread. I pantsed the sledding accident because I was bored, and then I spent the last camp nano editing it for a week, and now it's gone. Yeah, it happens. It's all part of the process. And then Laura agrees. First drafts are the hardest. Yes, yes, they are. They are so hard. Um, just because like getting the words down for the first time and like reminding yourself that they don't need to be perfect is like where I struggle. And right now I'm kind of just working on all of that. So yeah. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get the sprint set up for the next one, and then I'll keep catching up on comments for that. Um, there we go. Cool. I can do a split screen. I knew I could do a split screen. I just didn't think about doing it. This is gonna work so much better. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Nice. Now we're gonna roll some virtual dice real quick. Got 23 minutes. Um, and I'm gonna remove the winner from the next race so that we don't have, hopefully the blue guy doesn't show up. But 23:32, that'll take us to about like 43. Okay, I can do like a really short sprint. All right, so for this one we have Dracula, Remus the werewolf, Sir Cadogan the knight, and the alien. So let me know how you guys are going for while I get caught up on some comments. And all the aftermath of it has to be replaced with the ice skating situation, whatever happens. Yeah. Love editing, polishing the prose is my favorite part. Yeah. I like writing second drafts because it's like I get to think more about like the words and everything and how I'm saying it and like who my characters are. And like I just feel like I have a better grasp of the story when I write my second and third drafts. I have to cut out every joke bringing up the girl's broken arm now. I hated writing about her broken arm anyway. Well, I'm glad that you get to take that out. Developmental edit notes are hard to come by from beta readers. Wish I got more of those. Yeah. Yes, love making the story better. And then Lizzie says draft 1, right. Draft 2, revise, print out. Draft 3, rewrite because it turned out a lot of things won't work. Draft 4, lose my mind. That sounds about right. Draft 1 for me, right. Draft 2, write it again. Draft 3 is like editing, and then I'll eventually send it up for feedback after like draft 3. And it looks like Laura's going for Dracula. Lizzie is also going for Dracula. I'm gonna be a rebel and go for the werewolf. And if everyone's ready, we can go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. Alrighty, that is sprint number 3 finished. Let me know how you guys did for that one. Um, I'm coming up to the end of chapter 16 already, and it is so short, but I'd rather have it very short right now rather than super long. Um, so that'll be okay for now. And it looks like the little green dude won. So once again, nobody won. Um, which is fine. But let me know how you guys did. Apparently I forgot to change the banner last time, so it's sticking on the same banner, um, which is fine. Lizzie finally looked back on the draft 3 document and came up with better suggestions than now. I need to go back and mark the places where my questions can be answered. Nice. That made sense again. Yeah. I'm also just very bad at reading things out loud. Anne said, in this sprint before this one, I was trying to recover some lost audio files for tomorrow's video, which ended in my external hard drive completely breaking and basically deleting everything. Oh no! That's no good. Um, no. Anyway, it's snack time. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for joining us, Lizzie. It's been great chatting with you and all that fun stuff. Yeah, hope you have a great day. And then Anne said, luckily I had 8 of my 10 pre-filmed videos already on my PC, but I lost 2 full videos, as well as 3 months of done video. Luckily they're on YouTube. Good. And on all my extra pictures. That is crazy. I'm very thankful that I have not had any issues with my hard drive. Like there's been like 1 or 2 times where I'm like, I feel like I've lost a video or 2, and I'm just like, you know what, it's fine. But I'm really glad I haven't had any issues with that. The alien cheated. Yes, he did. He had rockets on his feet, yeah. And Dracula is now constipated. Yes. I was able to get around mental math 512 words. That's Brent. I'm going to think if we do one more like really short sprint, I could finish up this chapter. Which is gonna like end up being like 1,000 words, so super short chapter. But I'm just trying to again make this book as short as I can. So if you guys are down for like one more like maybe a 10-minute sprint, I would be more than happy to do that, so I can like get a bit more writing done, and then I'll move over to like plotting and crocheting. Crocheting. Oh, I have also I also have to bake cookies tonight. So I'll probably bake cookies or like make the dough, and then while it's chilling, I can plot and crochet, and then make cookies somehow because I only have 1 cookie sheet and no cooling racks. So we'll see how that works. I could like take a rack from my fridge and take like the fridge rack out and use that as a cooling rack. That might work. Could I bake cookies on aluminum foil? Like, could I line my cookie sheet with aluminum foil, spray it with the baking spray, and then like just transfer the aluminum foils? Would that work? Because I only have 1 cookie sheet. I think that might work. And then just transfer the aluminum foils around, and then I might have came up with an idea. Perfect. Awesome. Laura's about to start listening to some spooky middle grade books. Cool, cool. Ghost Squad and the Graveyard Book. Awesome. I need some non. I just finished reading a super long book that was about 150,000 words. And it took me about over a month to read it. So I'm going to read Sarah Sutton's If the Broom Fits, like in a couple days, just for a very nice, easy read. And I've already read it, so I'll be rereading it. But I just need a very nice, easy read after that monster of a book. And then I'm going to jump into some of the other self-published books that I haven't read yet. So excited for that. But I'm also very excited to not be reading a 150,000 word book because that was so long. And like the point of views changed. Like it changed from first person to third person, like during the books, and I was like, what is going on here? Um, and it just took a while. So, but yeah, I am really excited to be reading a short book. Sprint, awesome. We'll do one more sprint. Let's buddy read that book. Yes, I read it last year when it came out. It was the first book from Sarah that I like bought and got, and like I was so surprised with all the cute little stickers and like the bookmark that came in, and I was just like, these things are so cute. Um, and like the packaging was just really, really, really cute. Um, but yeah, that was the first book of hers that I bought and read. Um, and uh, I was just like, I need to read the other ones now. Um, I'm currently reading book one in her series currently, but can probably get that and book two done in the next few days. Yeah, they are not hard reads. I love the stories so much. They're so cute. I love high school. Like, as someone who never had a high school romance, I don't know. They're fun to read. Um, so yeah, I'll probably be reading that either like I might read it later tonight. I have some like YouTube video gameplays things I want to watch. But yeah, I'll read that either tonight or tomorrow or the next day or whenever. But yeah, we can do one more quick sprint just to kind of round out the day. And then yeah, just keep doing stuff. Why is my screen not doing what I want it to do? Please, please be go. There we go. Thank you. Okay, that was just me struggling with my screen. It's fine. Um, and then we can just do a quick 10-minute sprint. I should be able to finish the chapter within that time. And we have Skelly the Skeleton, Hannibal Lecter, and then Sir Cadogan the Knight, and the Green Alien once again. So let me know who you guys are voting for this one. I'm gonna go for the skeleton. Skeleton. Skeleton? Skeleton. I know who you guys are going for. I'm gonna go ahead and put up the final sprint banner, just so if anyone comes in, they know it's the final sprint. All right. And then it looks like Laura is going for Hannibal, and then Anne is going for the alien. All right, so we got 3 of the 4. So let's see what happens. And we can go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. All right, that is sprint number 4 finished, and we finally got a winner. Skelly the Skeleton won that race. Um, which is like the first one anyone's won all day. Hallelujah. Um, cool. How did everyone do for that final sprint? I got about 200 words in, finished up chapter 16. So I'll work on chapter 17 and 18 tomorrow. I just need to stick to my goal of waking up early. Hopefully I can do it. I know I can, but I just need to stick to it tomorrow. Because that's my vlog for Wednesday, because I need a video for Wednesday. So that's my motivation to wake up early, is so that I can vlog it and um, have a video for Wednesday. That's what I need to do. Anne asked if I was streaming on Halloween, to which I said maybe. It's gonna be probably at like night for me, so around 6 or 8. Just because I have family coming in town. I'm running a 5K in the morning, all of that fun stuff. I might do a midnight stream to kick off NaNo, but I feel like there's already a lot of those. Um, so I might just not. I also have to work on Monday. Possibly I need to take vacation days. Um, all that fun stuff. Laura started listening to Ghost Squad. Awesome. And planned YouTube stuff that I want to get done next week. Cool, cool, cool. I really need to work on getting videos, starting to do that again, vlogging again, because I haven't done much in the past 2 weeks. So I haven't really been vlogging. So I'll probably start that up maybe this week. Depends on what all happens. Um, have a Halloween fireplace with a bubbling cauldron and multicolored flames on my screen while I read. That is awesome. Definitely getting in the mood for Halloween. I am very excited that it is autumn, very excited that it's fall. I love it so much. I feel like this month is going to go by way too fast just because like of how fast September went by. I feel like October is just going to go by just as fast, and I am not ready for that. So it's fine. But thank you guys so much for joining me for this stream. I believe my next one is next Sunday, same time, same place, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because next week's the 10th, yeah. So next week I'll have one at 2 p.m. I might do a pop-up on like Wednesday or Friday or Tuesday or Thursday if I'm feeling it. I don't know. All that fun stuff. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. It's been great having you guys here. Again, links to all my upcoming streams are down in the description. And then I might have a vlog coming up on Wednesday. Just kind of depends on how much stuff I get done. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys all later.